All right, yeah. Here we go. Now we got it going.
I don't hear any music.
I haven't started the music.
Oh,
This is our first podcast. We have to make sure the volume is on.
yeah, yeah.
So this is our first one. This is our pilot podcast. This is going to be a basement barnacles with Dave and Angie. I'm Dave, and this is Angie.
I'm Angie.
There we go.
There we go.
Now we get going.
We have some fabulous music.
We
to
have
start us
our
off.
little intro music for us to get our
Yeah.
podcast started. So you ready, Angie? Is the volume
I'm
good?
ready.
Is your volume good?
I feel like it's good.
I can turn you up. Your hair is a mess.
It's a mess. That's what happens when you put earmuffs
How's
on.
my hair? Is my hair good? I combed it this morning.
You combed it?
Yeah.
All three of them?
I have more than 3 little sprouts. All right. So this is a Basement Barnacles podcast. We are going to be drinking beer
And whiskey.
and drinking whiskey.
And talking about our experiences with
Yeah.
those items.
All right.
And see what we like, what we don't like, and what
All right. So now let's go.
we do.
All right, Basement Barnacles podcast. That's what we're talking about. So our first one's just going to be just hanging out, drinking our everyday beer. Our everyday beer is a Michelob Ultra Lime Cactus.
So refreshing.
It's just something that we drink with, and we don't really want to drink a lot and just want to hang out.
Yeah.
4% alcohol, 95 calories.
It's super low. It's a mix between a lime.
It is. It says lime on it.
I know, but I think they put like
Prickly
lime.
pear cactus. It's lime juices and prickly pear cactus.
Yeah. So I think they like use like lime peelings and lime powder.
There's actually lime on the picture.
Yeah. Well, we do like lime beers. So like Bud Light lime.
Yeah.
Cheers.
But this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be drinking, telling you how we like the drinks, telling you how we like the beer. We're going to be mixing the whiskey, sometimes mixing the beers, making drinks with the beer, seeing how it pours.
Yeah, buddy.
I like to pour one with head and one without to see how it pours. This one doesn't really have a whole lot of head to it.
No.
I guess I'm drinking both of these.
No.
I mean, we can drink them out of these little Glencairns I got for our whiskey.
Which they actually have our name on them.
Yeah, we got a logoed Glencairns with a Basement Barnacle logo on it.
It's super
If
cool.
you guys haven't,
David had these made.
we're going to get some more. Maybe we can give them out to some listeners or something here. Maybe it'll show better with this.
Actually, so what I want you to do is take a drink out of the
Glencairn?
Glencairn and then first take it out. Did you take a drink out of the bottle?
I haven't drank anything yet. You're the one who started drinking already. Alcoholic.
He gave me a beer.
Gives anything to Angie and she'll put it in her mouth. That's a good thing about Angie.
Except for cheese on burgers
Mm-hmm. And sour cream.
and sour cream. All right, now take a drink out of the Glencairn. It
Out of the
tastes
Glencairn.
different.
Well, that's why we poured in there, so that way you get a different
Yeah,
flavor.
it actually tastes different.
That's because you didn't wash these glasses.
I did wash them.
It doesn't taste that much different.
It does taste.
Well, I had it poured to the top. See, the Glencairn glass is supposed to take the flavor palette and all the odor. So if you only pour this much in, like 1/3 in,
Yeah, you're not talking into your mic.
I was. If you only pour like a little bit in there, so that way you have maybe 2 ounces in there, then the scent is more concentrated because it's shaped that way.
So that's why mine tastes. So you're saying that if we fill it all the way up, it's going to taste different
It's
than
going
if
to
it's
taste
half
different than if it's half full because the
That's
odor
interesting.
isn't all the way to the top. Which is why wine glasses are shaped in that fashion as well.
Well, how come the beer doesn't taste different when you're drinking it
Well,
all
you
the
do
way
have
down?
porter glasses and things like that for beer as well,
No, like when you drink it out of a beer bottle.
because it's too small.
Oh, because the
Because
head's too
your
small.
nose isn't getting flavor. Here, when you drink it like this, your nose gets flavor.
Oh, yeah.
But when you drink out of a bottle,
One of our
you
friends was
don't get the
telling us
flavor.
that they drink with their nose. I mean, not they didn't like. Who was telling us that?
I don't know. But this is the Michelob Ultra Lime Cactus today, which is our everyday beer.
Yes, this is. We always have this on.
Parties. It comes in cans and bottles as well. We usually just get can or bottles. We usually get
Yeah, we
bottles.
usually get whatever they have. We just get like the.
So this episode is just to introduce what we're going to be doing for the next podcasts, for all of the
Yeah.
podcasts.
So
We are going to be drinking and hanging out, telling stories.
getting
We
to know
have
us.
a bunch of things that we're going to do during the podcast, like we have trivia cards.
Yep.
We have journals for beer. So we have beer journals. Oh, man, you're so organized, Angie.
I know, right?
Jeez, this is what we need to learn of all this.
Hey, we're
stuff.
working on it. This is our first time.
So we have a beer notepad, and in there we'll have each page to like tell you how everything tastes and color and all that stuff. And then we also have whiskey journals for the whiskey episodes.
And we also like
So we'll have like whiskey journal. We have a color wheel. So the wheel of destiny. So we'll have a wheel of destiny to do different things with our drinks.
so with our whiskey drinks, but also if we have a beer that is
Mixable.
different, mixable, because there are mixable beers.
Yeah, like you do car bombs or you do
Yeah. So
mix two different beers together. We do that a lot of times.
we like to
Or
do
a cider, you'll put some Fireball in it.
or
Things like that.
put lemonade in.
I'll make some shandies out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, make
There's a
some
bunch of different
shandies.
things you can do with beer also. You can just have mixed beers or you can just water it down.
Yeah.
Now here in the US, if anyone listens to any of the overseas, most of our beer is served cold.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
for the most part. A lot of people like warm beer overseas.
Especially if it's like a German beer.
Yes. German beers are overseas warm. I was told. I've never been out of the country.
Yeah, I know. You have a empty passport.
I do. It's
have
already
an
expired.
expired
It's
passport.
expired. Mine's expired and has no stamps. I got one that never went anywhere.
I have stamps. I just need to get it
Renewed.
renewed. Yes.
Updated.
Yes.
We'll also be doing some stupid jokes and things like that on here. You'll hear a joke or two.
Just a normal life of Angie and Dave. What?
Nothing.
What?
I don't know. I was going to tell a joke, but I don't have anything. I had nothing scheduled.
nothing in there?
It just falls out. It doesn't. It's nothing. We're not going to do anything planned. We don't have any notes or anything like a script in any way. We're just going to be hanging out, drinking. If you guys want to drink along, just look up the titles on each episode before you watch it and go purchase what we're drinking.
Yep.
If you can find it. Sometimes I try to get something that's just right at the edge of not expired.
You got ants.
Discontinued. Yeah. We got ants.
Expired.
We got ants.
Expired. I did have to go to 3 liquor stores to get our everyday beers.
Well, because she travels to different liquor stores
I do.
on the regular, so it's not like she knew it was going to be there.
No,
She
but I
just
wanted to
popped in
try
a new
somewhere
one.
different because I'm looking for a certain kind of beer right now,
Yes.
and no one has it.
Because we're looking for one that has been discontinued.
No, it's not discontinued.
The one I want.
Yes, we are looking for one that's been discontinued.
And one that's about to come out.
And one that.
So we're trying to stay current, but still stay vintage as well.
Yes.
With all of this.
Yes.
Each episode will have different beers on our beer episodes, and then when we drink whiskey, we'll have a guest with us to finish the bottle.
Yeah, because the two of us can't do a whole bottle of whiskey by ourselves.
It would be it
That
could
would be a hot
happen, but
mess.
it's not healthy for us to do that, and
No. But
it's not healthy
also,
for anyone to drink a whole bottle.
so when we do the whiskeys, we have little test tubes that we're going to take and put a little
Save.
sample.
We save a sample so that way in the future we'll have like a comparison or have like
Yeah.
a little like best of episode kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
So I got Dave test tubes.
What else? What else are we gonna be doing on this? We like to reference Seinfeld
A lot.
and movies.
And
We'll be singing songs.
we like to sing. I can't sing, but we do sing songs. I randomly let out lyrics.
That are
And
usually
they're
wrong.
Usually wrong.
That are usually wrong.
Usually wrong.
So do you like drinking out of a Glencairn better?
I don't know.
I think it makes me anything when I drink out of a glass, I drink faster than drinking out of a bottle.
See, this one I filled up further to see what the actual difference was.
Well, you've also already had the taste in your mouth.
But I had the taste in my mouth when I drank out of the bottle.
Well, that was your first sample.
No, I did a drink out of the bottle, and then you poured it in the Glencairn, and it was halfway. So now I filled more in here.
We drink these so often that the taste is kind of. We know what to expect.
I wasn't expecting it to taste different when I drank it out of the Glencairn.
Well, go for it.
I really
Not that I
wasn't.
need to tell her to drink. I mean, Christ.
Shut up. It does taste different.
Yeah, because you don't have the nose. It's called the nose of the drink.
Yeah,
Because you actually do taste with your nose when you're drinking.
I've recently learned that. But
We're
we
gonna
also
try not to burp in the microphones. So
I
that
didn't
way you
burp.
guys aren't. I know. I'm just letting people know what's going on to expect not to happen.
So we also have
I do have a lot of learning on editing on how we have to learn how to edit this and get the good camera angles going and try to adjust. We'll get better and better as we go. I hope either that or I just am lazy if I don't get better. Right?
because there's so much time on your hands.
I have a lot of time. I mean, I don't do anything.
Yeah, no, you're a delivery driver.
I deliver and work a lot of hours, and I DJ karaoke and weddings and things like that too. So
Parties.
I'm in a
looking for
bar.
a DJ.
Yeah, I'm in a bar at least once a week. I actually don't have a lot of time.
He does not have a lot of time.
I don't know how we're going to try to keep up with this weekly podcast, but we're going to try.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah. Even if it's
Yeah.
for a little short one, like, everyday beers. Ooh. We might get like a big oil can of Foster's and be like, we're going to drink one oil can.
I do actually like Foster's.
Uh,
I do.
when I
There's two
first-
different ones.
when I first met Angie, I said, we were talking about beers and rums and whiskeys and things. And she's like, oh, Bird Dog. I was like, no. Like, that is like grocery store whiskey. She's like, but I've heard of it. I'm like, I only have it because people brought it to my house.
yeah,
Not because I purchased it myself.
but they say it's like that's a cheap man's Crown.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen with Crown. All these importing from other countries and stuff, how things are going to change prices.
Yeah.
What else are we going to be doing on the podcast? Angie. We have Angie's Trivia.
We have Andrew's Trivia, which has special music.
Which Angie will either read or answer or both.
Facts.
Because it's funny either way because she doesn't know any trivia and she
I know some trivia.
and she skips or changes the words on the questions when she's reading.
I do that a lot.
The trivia goes towards the end because it's a little more amusing. Well, that's what our plan is anyway. So
Yeah.
if you only listen to this for trivia, then fast forward. It's never a certain timestamp. I'm not putting any timestamps on there.
No. No, and you
I
and,
might
and,
eventually, but right now I don't know anything.
and we have fabulous bags of trivia that we have different themes of trivia where it could be music, it could be this one's Heart Bridge, questions for humans.
I don't know.
Oh, what was that one? I should have known that.
It's probably in the other bag.
That I like that
We have
one.
2 different bags.
Yeah.
I think that bag is more. This one, I think we should have color coded these. Maybe I'll have to do that eventually. Switch it so that way they're not in this. Yeah, these are personal interest questions, like how well do you know me? Those are the more trivia. So we have
Yeah,
like a little
these
bit
are
of
my
both.
trivia cards.
So we'll do both, like questions, so that way I don't know what's gonna come up, and nothing is planned.
No.
So that's what this is all about. We're just hanging out and being a part of everything,
Yeah.
and let you guys be a part of it too.
And we will definitely take like suggestions
Oh yeah.
for whiskey or beer or
We have a whole stockpile of like 25 bottles that we haven't even opened yet.
we've been
We have some fancy bottles. We have some not fancy. Every liquor, meaning whiskey, rum, vodka, gin, is the rule for our podcast. It's going to be under $100
and why is that?
because we shouldn't be mixing something that costs more
Yes.
than $100. I mean, you can, but I don't recommend it. And if you're spending that much on something, you want to actually taste what you're drinking.
I mean, but sometimes we get surprised that something that didn't cost as much as we expected to cost tastes as good or better than some things we buy and spend.
Yeah, we
Money
do.
on.
We do drink some high end, like heavy duty price bottles once in a while, but that won't be on the podcast. We might
No.
mention it, or if we have a guest on drinking a beer, and then we might drink a heavy whiskey that we're not going to mix. But that's something we already had.
Yeah.
We're not opening and doing a special.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Like I have my favorites. You have your favorites.
I'm not a fan of IPAs, so we won't be doing a lot of IPAs.
But I am, so we will be doing a IPA. But I have to get a Dave approved IPA.
I'll choke an IPA down.
Right. Just like when we first started dating, I didn't like sours. And then we started doing this, going this one place that you can make your own 6-pack. And I would buy them based upon the actual can, like what it looked like. And if it looked crazy and weird, that was in my 6-pack. And then we would get a glass to the table and watch each other drink it.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, we like took videos of each other drinking the beer for the first time and trying not to make faces.
Right.
We might have to add some of those to
Yeah.
We'll add that to the podcast or our podcast page for subscribers or whatever. If we get that far, or if I can find the videos or whatever.
They're on my phone, I believe. You got a new phone. You've lost a lot of stuff, so.
Because I break my phone all the time. Dun, dun.
Yes. I think he's like broke 4 phones since we've been together. Once.
Well, I do buy the insurance.
2 weeks.
I do buy the insurance, and
and
I get the phone fixed multiple times before I upgrade a new phone.
Last summer, I think you broke it and then got it fixed and then broke it like the next day.
I don't know.
Oh, he just got a new phone about within
ago.
the last month, and the very first day I was like, "You need a case." He's like, "It's on order to be here tomorrow." That's not soon enough. I don't trust you with a phone without a case on it. And I'm the one who breaks things and drops things, but you're not very good with your phone.
I wrote on style. I wrote everyday beer.
I wrote lime cactus.
I wrote that too, but
which, by the way, when I went into the one liquor store to get this,
these were like $13
no, it's $9.99
for 6
for a 6-pack.
I put 13.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's $9.99 for a 6-pack. because I check that. Because we don't, I actually never buy a 6-pack of this. I always buy
Case or something.
a 12-pack, or I do like to buy I do prefer this in the can, which like comes in like an 18-pack, I
The
think.
cans are good for like at the beach
Yeah.
or out at a pool or things like that.
Like a friend of ours, they
Baseball,
do.
like kids' baseball games, so you can put a koozie around it.
Well, we don't take beer to kids' baseball games.
Yeah, we do.
But
So does everybody else.
we
Soccer, baseball, football.
we do go to a friend's house like a couple Sundays throughout the summer, and they always have a band, and everybody just sits around. Everyone like brings food.
I don't remember this.
You do. The kids play in the pool.
Oh, that guy's house?
Yes,
Oh.
yes. And we pack a cooler, which is like a backpack, and it's much better to have like the cans in there rather than glass. It's afraid like you're going around a pool. A lot of pools don't want you to have glass; they want you to have cans.
Yeah, because if you break your bottle near their pool, it's not good.
They do not like it. They also, a lot of people don't like when people have food in their pool. We do not have a pool.
We don't have a pool. I don't have
We
time.
actually have a pool.
Yeah, we do. We have to put it up. It's like a kiddie pool.
Yeah. One of my daughters bought it for Dave's daughter for her birthday. But once we blow it up, we just open up the garage and put it in the garage, and then we can get it in and out.
Yeah, just move all that water.
She's going to remove all the water anyway.
I'm kidding. So for us just to have some beers and talk to you guys and have you guys hang out with us, we'll figure it out. We'll do it slowly and surely.
Definitely.
Like let's do one of these cards here.
I got one ready.
Is that trivia? Or
yeah,
is it,
it's my trivia.
We'll do a human interest piece first. Human interest.
But I like this one.
Can I edit these cards? Because I didn't like that one.
Edit it?
Like take it out and put it back. Like say I don't want to do that.
Yes, you can.
This is true or false. That's no fun. It doesn't create conversation. These are supposed to be like conversation cards.
You will have a special guest appearance. I'm going to be like
calling all of these. Like I'm going to just go through.
We have a cat who likes to climb up on my lap when we're sitting down here.
Angie.
Yes, darling.
Your kids are grown.
Yes, they are.
What's a character trait you hope you never pass down to your kids? Not physical. This is more of
a character trait that I wish I did not pass down to my kids, or I
never.
What's a character trait that you hope you never pass down to your kids?
Come on.
A character trait.
We have a cat. He likes to be a part of everything. He won't drink the beer I tried. He won't drink the beer I tried.
Yeah, he likes plastic. A character trait that I hope I never pass down to my kids.
Man, I didn't think I gave you a... Like, what a character trait do you not like about yourself? Pretty much, that is your OCD. But you like that?
Yeah, I'm not mad about that. I'm not bad about my OCD. I do like things. That's something I wish that I passed down to them, but they rebel against that. But probably like that I can get angry and I will cry if I get angry. So the being able to...
How about telling a story? Bad character trait.
I'm a really bad storyteller. But yeah.
That's what my answer would be for you.
What's your answer for you? Will you not want to pass down baby girl?
What would I not want to pass on to my daughter? She should not. Um, I feel like I'm late all the time or overschedule myself. That's what I think. I think I overschedule and I'm always late. And I promise my friends things that I can't keep up with, like this podcast, or
See, but
overextend myself where I don't have
see
time
which,
for
but
everyone else, and not even myself.
yeah, well, yeah, you don't give yourself enough time for yourself. But that's kind of where we balance each other out because I'm never late.
Because she does everything else that I can't keep up with.
Right. I'm never late. I'm always on time. And
Always there when you call,
yeah.
always on time.
Give me your all, baby, be mine.
All right, so there's the personal human interest piece. I told you the trivia is toward the end. Are we at the end? Angie, we're not doing trivia yet. We'll try
Oh,
to
come
keep
on.
the.
Let me just ask
We
one
will
question.
get to the trivia when it's trivia time, and you can't look at the answers until
Well,
you
I
ask the
asked
question.
you.
I know. So, since I also like I mentioned, we do karaoke. Um,
Mm.
we'll have some top 10 lists or top 20 lists or something like that. And we'll just think of something on air like today. We'll do what top 10 worst songs to sing karaoke. Have I Google
Okay.
that?
So how about this while you're googling
I'm not
that?
answering questions until it's trivia time.
No, about your karaoke.
What about it?
So what is your favorite thing about doing karaoke? About running karaoke?
My favorite thing,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
That I'm in charge?
because you're in charge. Okay.
No, because I'm always in charge. I don't like being in charge. My favorite, I mean, that's like asking what's because it's a job. When I first started, it
Right.
was like, hey, I'm forced to go out every week, and I
Uh,
mean, I don't do it every day, so it's not a job. If I did it every day, it would get boring
but sometimes
and
it's a hassle.
it is.
And then some days it's not because some days you just want to get off your day job and clean the garage. But
That's a Reddit list. Let's see, 20
you
worst.
can't because you literally run in the door, you change your clothes, you clean up, and we run right back out the door.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I just like I said, not have enough time. That goes back to that same character trait.
Yeah.
If I had more time, it wouldn't be so
Yeah.
stressed or rushed. What's this? Top 20 worst 20 or the 20 worst karaoke songs that should be banned forever.
So we actually looked up this list before.
But this is a different company or different
Yes,
list.
and we like to do sometimes where we go into somewhere and we do like to go to karaoke as well.
Yeah, we'll go out and we went out one night and there was only 4 people in the whole bar singing. So I walked around and talked to all 4 people and told them let's all sing the same singer all night and just mess with the karaoke person.
And
So
he
we
was
just
not
sang.
happy.
We just sang Billy Joel all night. So it wasn't the same song, but Billy Joel has a large library and
It was
guys and girls can sing that, so to speak. And we all just sang every song that we wanted to of Billy Joel. And
even I sang Billy Joel.
it wasn't even his Billy Joel's birthday or anything.
It wasn't.
Just
Hey, did you know who died today?
today?
Yeah, someone died today.
Who?
The creator of not creator, but the person Beach Boys.
Okay.
We just saw them last
Brian
summer.
Wilson?
Yes, Brian Wilson died today.
Well, that's good.
Why is it good?
I don't know because
Glad
he
he's
was
not
because
at.
it was good that we saw him
Yeah, I'm
before he
glad.
died. Like I've seen him before that time, but
Well, yeah, I know that. But so we're going to a country music festival, and last year when we went, we actually got to see the Beach Boys and we got to see him there. This year, there isn't someone like the Beach Boys. It's actually Boys to Men, which is different. But I am excited to see that. Um, but yeah, he died today. Apparently, he had issues with drugs, alcohol, and eating. What?
Nothing.
I've never heard of somebody having like he went through like rehab for eating.
Yes. Elvis.
Eating?
Yes. Didn't Elvis blow up and like get skinny and got fat and Mama Cass? Remember they made fun of it on Austin Powers movie? He's like, Mama Cass died of ham sandwich.
Did you see that video I sent you the other day where the person wrapped the bologna and wrapped the banana in bolognas?
You send me so many videos that
So do you.
I don't. I only send them to you so we can use them to do something else later. Make like a cookbook out of like the videos. That's what I do.
That's a lie.
I do send you that stuff.
You send me cutesy stuff too.
Mm-hmm. It happens. So let's go back to the list here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry.
The
Squirrel.
20 worst karaoke songs that you should never sing. Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison. Do you know that song?
Every rose has its thorn. Yes.
It's not. That's not a overplayed. My list is more of a overplayed list, or I'm tired of hearing it list. It Wasn't Me by Shaggy.
I would agree with that.
I don't really hear people
Call
sing
me
that too much.
red-handed with the girl next door. We were butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor.
This seems like an old list, like Barbie World.
Is that I'm a Barbie girl
Yeah,
in a Barbie world?
I thought that was called Barbie Girl.
I know.
Why does it say Barbie World on this list? This is now that I don't even know. Did that even get researched when the Barbie movie came out?
I don't
a
know.
little bit maybe.
You've never even seen it.
I saw it. It wasn't something I liked.
But I didn't watch it.
I saw it and it was on whatever on TV.
Oh.
Angel by Sarah McLachlan. Nobody ever sings that one either. What list is this?
Yeah, no one. But maybe it's like it's hard to sing. Is that why?
No, according to this list, it says the ASPCA. It's the song from that
What's ASPCA? Is that for animals?
the animal thing where it's like
okay.
adopting spay and neuter and stuff
Oh,
like that.
that's
Adopt your
right.
pets.
Yeah.
Like that's everybody thinks about it like that. And then you have Tears in Heaven.
Yeah, that's a sad song.
It's a sad song, but I mean, it's a good song. It's just the people know the meaning behind the song or why he wrote it or whatever because, you know.
So,
Didn't his son died or something?
yeah.
I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. That's like just saying that's a hard song to sing and people
Right.
can sing
I think
it.
that's what this list.
Well, no, because some of these are getting into the songs that I hear on the regular.
On the regular.
Where it's like, oh, all right, now it's Bobby's turn to sing. All right, here we go. And it's time to hear My Way by Frank Sinatra. And everybody thinks they can sing it.
And they cannot.
Well, it's not that. It's just everybody sings it. And then you have the group song. What is the number one group song?
I would say the number one group song would be Journey.
No, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, but I don't really hear a lot of people sing that. I see a lot of group of girls sing Journey.
There's a lot. Yes, that's on my list. This is not on this list.
Yeah. But the number one song that I hear groups sing is Journey. And you hate that song.
I just hate that song. Grease, Journey. Back in the day when I started doing karaoke like 20 years ago or so. the one of those old songs is "I Got You, Babe."
Mm.
Back when
People always want you to sing that with them.
no,
I would probably say like
not
maybe a month,
no, I haven't
every
sang
other
that in a
month.
long time.
You sang it at the pub like
No, that wasn't "I
2 months
Got You,
ago.
Babe."
Yes, it was.
Um,
And I know
Baby Got Back is on the list here.
I've done that one.
Yeah, you've done half of these songs. How You Remind Me by Nickelback. Everybody hates Nickelback for I don't know what the
Yeah, I don't know, but then I know people who love Nickelback. But we have people who highly do not like Nickelback.
that's like saying what concert can you see for 45 cents? 50 Cent and Nickelback.
50 Cent.
And Nickelback, 45-cent concert. Joan Osborne, What If God Was One of Us?
Mm.
Margaritaville. That's an older one. Like, people don't sing that as often. But I
Yeah,
guess
no.
like in the South, in these like beachy communities, they sing Margaritaville
Yeah,
and all that.
probably.
Baby, It's Cold Outside. Oh, how about the 9-minute American Pie song? Right?
Every time I think of American Pie, it makes me not want apple pie.
Bye, bye, Miss American. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
We know somebody who does that, and they do it pretty well.
What's this? Niggas in Paris. Ball so hard. Right? Doot, doot,
I
doot,
thought
doot.
that was Monster.
No. Ball so hard, motherfuckers want to find me. Right? Isn't that Niggas in Paris? Isn't that what that is?
I don't know.
I think that's what that one is. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. It's one of those ones where it's just, for one, it's Celine Dion.
He does not like Celine Dion.
Um,
I actually don't mind her, and some of her songs are quite touching. But
Vanilla Ice, Ice
Ice
Baby.
too cold, vanilla ice baby.
How about Baby, Baby, Baby?
I do that one
was on the
sometimes.
list. But like I didn't see
You didn't see any of yours?
Wanna Be on here.
Oh my God! So
That's
when
another one of those girl groups that come up and they think they're the shit. Or like
Spice
girls
Girls?
just want to have fun kind of
oh,
songs.
I do that one.
All the songs Angie does.
Um, shit is bananas. Bananas.
I don't see that one on a list like that. I don't get that one. But we will like maybe make our own list with a guest on anything similar to that, or like, hey, we'll make a playlist of like songs that they think is going to be in this category. We'll make a category. We'll do things like that on here.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
And that way you guys can either like, oh, I didn't think of that, or maybe you agree or disagree, or then we'll create a little buzz or comment section on the bottom of the podcast to like add to it.
Yeah, because
What else can we do on the podcast here? Stuff like that. These are the kind of things that we're going to be like, trying out, seeing how it goes and what the flow is.
So what are your top 5 not liked
Piano
karaoke
Man,
songs? Piano Man. Okay.
Don't Stop Believing. Bohemian Rhapsody. There's a Bon Jovi song in there too. I forget which one it is. It's Wanted Dead or Alive.
So you don't not like Journey. You just don't like the popular songs,
Yeah, but
right?
my regular people that come out and
Let's try
sing.
this without putting it in the glass.
The people that come out and sing on the regular that do sing the Journey, they know I roll my
Totally
eyes.
different.
I roll my eyes when they put the song on the list, and then they're like, "Yeah, I know, I sing it every week, but I like it and I don't care." But some of them will switch to like other songs, like Separate Ways, and some of those other like
Secret
more popular. I like
Lovers.
the deep cuts if I can find
Yeah.
it, because some of the deep cuts aren't even on karaoke.
Well, if today was a karaoke day, it would most likely be a Beach Boys day, because you also like to.
Well, we did we did some Sly and the Family Stone because he died recently too.
Yeah. When Tina Turner died,
Yeah,
we had Tina Turner
when
night.
certain singers die, the karaoke night close to those deaths, um, they their songs become so somewhat immortalized, like Prince.
Yeah.
When Prince died, like everybody's like, I gotta do a Prince song because he just died, and I gotta do this song because he just died.
Or like it's raining out. People sometimes will do songs about rain.
Yeah, if it rains for
Um,
like a week straight, they're like, I'm tired of this rain.
yeah. Or
Uh,
like now that it's
you get
summertime.
summertime songs and like obviously Christmas songs are at
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. I don't let people sing Christmas songs till after Thanksgiving.
You just
When
not.
yeah,
Um,
we'll have to do a whole Christmas like episode and be like, hey, what is your favorite Christmas song and Christmas
oh,
movies and things like that.
yeah.
We'll do those kind of things, or like 4th of July. What's a 4th of July kind of playlist, and we'll have all kind of different things on here.
Be American, where at least I know
American Girl. Yeah.
I'm free.
All right, so let's do Angie's trivia now.
Yeah, yeah.
So Angie pulled a trivia card out. Usually the trivia cards that we use have 4 questions on it.
Yep.
Um,
I love my trivia music.
so let's go. I guess
All
Angie's
right.
reading, and
All
I
right,
have to
David.
answer this time.
Yes, you have to answer. Name 2 of the 4 U.S. presidents who have been assassinated while in office.
Kennedy.
Duh.
Well, you said 2 or 4. That's a quick one. Wasn't Lincoln?
Correct. There are 2 more.
I hate history. Well, I hate like politics and history.
Yeah, you will not hear us talk about politics on here.
Who else was killed? Like, wasn't it like Grover Cleveland? Did he get killed?
No, it's not correct.
And it wasn't like Adams or anybody previous.
Nope.
It's not that old. I'm trying to think of what president became president because who was the vice president? Like Taft? Who was he? I don't actually know.
James Garfield and William McKinley.
McKinley. I think McKinley became. Well, McKinley was there, and I think Taft was the thing, but I don't know.
All right,
So
ready?
I got the answer right because I got
You got
2.
the answer right because you got 2. What was Excalibur in the Legend of King Arthur?
It was a sword.
Correct.
I have to pronounce all the letters. It makes it more fun.
What are Windsor and 4-in-hand examples of?
Guns. Is that right? You gotta tell me if I'm right or not. You can't just roll your eyes.
I'm going to read the question again because maybe it didn't come out correctly.
Windsor is a knot.
What are Windsor and 4-in-hand examples of?
4-in-hand.
Windsor and 4-in-hand.
A Windsor is a knot. I don't know what 4-in-hand is. Is that a knot?
It's a knot. Tie knots. What do you call a word or phrase that reproduce the letters of another word or phrase in different order? Oh, shit.
Great. So something that reproduce. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, hang on. I dropped the
She
question.
drops the cards.
Please hold.
She's not allowed on this side of the bar usually.
Yeah, usually I'm not on this side. Plus, if
She doesn't know how to make drinks either.
If I'm on that side of the bar, I'm like, you get a shot, and you get a shot, and you get a shot.
She makes the worst shots and most drinks and has a heavy hand. And it's not a good idea to have her behind the bar.
No, it's not at all. And I used to be a bartender, which makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
What do you call a word or phrase that reproduces the letters of another word or phrase in a different order?
So does that mean I can take all the letters and rearrange it?
Yep.
Is that an anagram?
That is correct. My smarty pants.
No, because, I need you to read the questions twice because I don't believe you're reading it properly ever.
You're not wrong.
So that's one of the things we can do too. Angie says, I'm not wrong. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. She says things like that frequently. So you'll have to hear for that every episode.
Yeah. Or like if somebody does something. Or David asks me all the time, was that wrong for me to say that? Like I asked you a question and you gave me an honest answer.
My filter is very minimal.
Like if I didn't want the answer, but a lot of people don't expect you to answer. Like I know you're going to answer. Like if I ask a question, I expect you to answer it.
Like if she says, "Does this make me look fat?" I'm like, "Yes or no." I say, "Yes, it does," or "No, it doesn't." Right. I don't say, "Well."
I'm like, I won't say, "How does this look?" He's not going to say, "Are you going to wear that?" He's going to say, "Yeah, those shoes don't go with that."
I'll be like, "That looks ugly."
Right. He like, literally will.
Makes you look frumpy. I'll say shit like that. It's not nice, but that's how it looks. Like I want you. I'm gonna tell you how it is.
Like, are you comfortable? Do you like it? I mean,
if you're asking me, then you want my opinion.
Right, and I expect that. I don't want you to lie to me.
Yeah, because that means someone else is gonna have a close to the same opinion.
Maybe, maybe not, but I obviously feel
close to.
I obviously feel a certain kind of way. Like maybe I should put real pants on.
Real pants.
Or maybe I can just wear leggings. Like
don't wear leggings.
Don't wear leggings? I wear leggings a lot.
Yeah.
You're saying I shouldn't wear leggings a lot?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh. Say
no, but I would say that. I would say don't wear that.
Right.
I would just tell you how my actual opinion.
So for someone who bought me a pack of like 10 different colors of leggings,
that's because that's comfy clothes.
Yes.
That's like me saying, "Oh, I bought you pajama pants. Don't wear them." Like, no, you can wear them.
I'm not going to wear them to the grocery store.
Or Walmart.
We don't live in
I love those people of Walmart pictures. I can't believe people leave the house like that. That's what I try to avoid when someone asks me my opinion. Like, that might be an answer I give you. I'll be like, "Hey, yeah, if you want to be on the cover of people from Walmart, wear that."
I love the videos of people like wrecking into things at Walmart.
Well, that's because you were one of those people at one point.
Oh, that was so bad.
When you had, she had surgery and then she had to like be in one of those motorized little like wheelchair carts with the handles like a moped thing, and she was running into the shelving and knocking stuff over. I'm like, "You're not allowed to come to the store anymore. I'm gonna have to get you one of those." We'll have to use that little what's that called? That little domed like kids like Fisher Price car that's attached to the grocery cart. Like, you're gonna sit in that.
Right. Yeah. But you and the girls wouldn't let me, like, you made me get out of the house, but also wouldn't let me walk around the store. So
yeah,
I had no choice.
Doctors give you orders. You're supposed to follow the orders.
Yes. And I did.
And I have other people that don't listen as well because they want to overdo things. If I'm told to sit in the house and be lazy, I'm going to do that. I'm getting a video game and I'm finding some 17 season show and I'm just going to lay there and veg out.
I did that, but there was times where like I'm getting you out of the house, but in order to get out of the house, you have to ride in the motorized cart, which means that you had to walk behind me and fix the shelves I hit.
Yeah, I'm going to, excuse me, do you have a planogram so that way I can fix this the way it was before she ran it over? I don't know if the Twix bars were next to the Skittles or on the other side of the sugar-free Sprees or whatever they are.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God.
But you know what? You think that stores, if you have motorized carts like that, that they would make the aisles accessible for like a Dollar Tree doesn't have motorized cars because it's not
I
accessible.
mean, how many? Well, it's car accessible. I saw a car drive through a Dollar Tree the other day.
Oh, I did. I sent you that video.
I was watching it with you. We were
Yes.
scrolling.
Yes. That was insane.
I mean, how many times
Milford,
have you been
Delaware.
in a Dollar Tree and you can't even get through the aisles because they just put all the product in the aisle and that they have to put on the shelves? And
That's
they just,
Dollar General. Well, we tend to um we're one of those weird couples who grocery shop together. Um
because she won't buy the right shit
and I
and she'll
forget stuff.
forget stuff even though she has a list.
Yes. Yes.
She's like, I didn't see it on the list. Well, did you scratch out the stuff? No. Why make a list if you're not going to use it?
Which I do. I'm a list maker for okay, this is what we want to get done this weekend. This is what we want to do for this. We ran out of spray butter. It goes on the grocery list. And then
By the way, spray butter is the go-to. You have to get, I can't believe it's not butter, and put it on popcorn.
yes,
That is the best way to distribute even coating of your popcorn.
correct.
And then you spray on any kind of flavoring. Like
Ranch.
us here in Maryland, we use Old Bay. You can also use
J.O. seasoning.
J.O. seasoning, or you could use just a cheddar powder, or
Ranch.
like you can buy those little like popcorn like powders. But the best way to spray it, you can like a spray oil or spray butter.
Yeah, we use.
I
the
don't
spray butter.
recommend the aerosol though.
Yeah, no, that's probably not a good idea.
So there's your tip for the episode.
Yeah, which we like popcorn.
We'll give you guys a little tip here and there too, so that way you guys don't waste your time listening to this whole thing.
I mean, we heated
We'll give you
up.
some little tips or something, like little, what are they called? Life hacks.
Yeah. Oh, we love life hack videos. So yeah, if you see life hack videos, send it our way because we
That's
love
just
them.
asking for fill the email, and I don't want that.
No, we do love them.
Well, she's going to be checking all the emails. She's going to do all the
Yes.
background homework and responding to emails.
Like life hacks. What was the life hack I sent you
We
today?
do have an email. What is our email?
basementbarnacles@gmail.com.
basementbarnacles@gmail.com. We have that email. So when you send any kind of emails, I'll have to figure out how to put that on the screen once we do this. I don't know what I'm doing still. Like I said, this
We're
is
learning.
our first episode.
We're learning. All the stuff is I was this age old when I learned this.
I was today years old.
Yes.
Like, come on.
Well,
As many times as you watch it, you should know what it says.
I know. Like I learned today that we've been opening up soda cans wrong our entire lives. You're supposed to flip it around the other way, and it opens up a little hole that fits a straw.
That's if you use a straw. Do you use a straw?
I do not.
So then you don't need to open it that way.
I was shocked.
These are the little things that you guys are going to learn to love about how simple Angie is.
Yeah. Yeah.
With that said, we're going to finish this beer.
Yes. So
and call this the episode. We gave you guys the rundown of what we're doing. Gave you guys a little taste of all the different things as we taste.
So we didn't drink a 6-pack.
We're not going to drink a whole 6-pack, especially you guys don't want to hear us talking to ourselves. It's more fun when we have someone else talking.
Yeah. Even though we
And these episodes will probably only be close to an hour, and the other ones will be however long it takes to drink the whole bottle.
Yeah.
This is why you're not allowed back here. Look, you're spilling over everything.
What's gonna happen?
It's not going to happen if you're here. If you're on the other side, you can spill over there. Not on all these wires and shit.
Usually, I'm on the other side.
You belong on the other side.
Well, you're the one who told me to sit back here.
Well, we'll have to figure out how to do this. I'll have to set up a different camera system or just put that one right in your face or something. I don't know. Yeah, but it's a
On the way
learn. It's
there.
going to be a learning curve, and hopefully each episode we get better and better.
We will. Definitely will.
If you've lasted this long, thanks a lot.
Thanks for joining us. See you next week.
I'll try to get my daughter to do some voiceover work and intro and all that kind of stuff too. She loves all this podcast stuff. We might even do ASMR. Angie has a lot to learn.
Jocelyn's teaching me.
Jocelyn's teaching you?
Yeah.
If 6-year-old is teaching you?
Correct.
Really? What is she teaching you?
She teaches me all about the. She makes me watch videos of people eating things, and you hear nothing but the noise of them chewing or opening packages.
Angie can't wait to start writing on the spinny board here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We'll have to figure out all these microphones and where everything's going. How's that? That's too close?
No?
I think we'll just use that one next. I just have to, it's a little too close, I think. I don't know. What do you think? All right. We got some work to do to figure all this shit out.
We're almost there. But you guys can watch us get the rest of the way there.
Yeah, we'll get there little by little. Thank you.
Good night.